Hello and welcome, John Croner with Bullseye Trader, and I'd like to welcome you to the Artificial Intelligence Holly and Market Update for Tuesday, November the 13th, 2018. Well, as what I've been trying to do lately is to show you one of our scanners and how that scanner picked out a stock symbol early in the day. And today we are going to see the extreme volume high-low pro, and you can see here right at 931.04 at $9.72 it picked out BZH. That was way down here, this arrow here at 972. Okay, so it picked it out right in there as the volume was going up, and you can see the volume in the 1 minute was 5,140 times normal. The volume in the 5 minute was 1,028 times normal, and so that picked it there. And Holly also picked at 10:12. Now, after she picked it, it did pull back and then bounced around a little bit before it finally took off. But look at this 5-minute chart, how nice this was once it got through this little bit of chop here. So even if you got in and got out a couple times and you got back in, there was a lot of meat on that bone. A very, very nice trade. We'll see that again as we go through Holly. So I did want to point that out to you nice and early. And as always, being an affiliate with Trade Ideas, what I'm trying to do is show you the value in this software, how it can help you become a better trader, give you trade ideas. It's not going to tell you necessarily what to buy, when to buy it, or how many shares to do, but you incorporate that, as we always talk about, the man with the machine. Okay, man with machine, you with this trade idea software, and you can become a better trader and make better profits. So with that in mind, here is the link to take advantage of this software and go ahead and purchase it. You can purchase it by the month or by the year. You can get the standard software, or you can get the premium software. With the premium, you do get Holly and all the bells and whistles, and that is certainly the one I would recommend. If you use a promo code Bullseye15, I can save you 15% off your first month or your first year. So we would love to have you join our team. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and go over a quick market update and see how things went throughout the market. And you can see here it was a choppy market all throughout. The Qs had average volume. I think if we looked close enough, it looks like the Qs gained about 0.1 on the close, over yesterday's close. So they are the only one that had a very, very small gain. But you can see here the volatility throughout. The diamonds, pulled back a little bit more. I guess the good news is it wasn't a major pullback. It was on fairly low volume on the diamonds, but you can see the chop throughout the day there as well. The spiders, once again, if you look at it, you can see the chop. You can see all these wicks, just a ugly looking intraday chart. And it ended up pulling back just a wee little bit over yesterday's close. So hopefully we're finding a bottom and we're going to be able to reverse from there. In IWM, the Russell 2000 small caps, pretty much the same story. You can see the chop throughout the day, all the wicks and tails, and just nasty looking intraday chart, and that's even on the 15-minute candle. And you can see here just closed down a little bit from yesterday, and once again, hopefully we're finding some support right in through this area here, and hopefully we'll see a reversal candle tomorrow or the next day, or of course it could always continue down. So it'll get very, very interesting. Now let's go ahead, jump right to Holly and see how she did. Holly Grail had 22 trades today for a loss of 44 cents. But the risk on, she did much, much better, made 258. So if you can look at this histogram, you can see here the last third of the day she did very, very well. Whereas when the Holly and the risk off, just a rough day all around. Her best trade was COLL. She made $1.32, and it was a timed exit. Okay, so she got in right here. She got out here because of a timed exit. right as she got out, it did pull back, and it did gain some back at the end of the day. So had you held till the end of the day, there was 82 cents for you. And her best trade was PTCT, putting on the brakes, a short trade. Got in way up here. She did get out because of a profit save, like what happens sometimes. She calls it, and on these shorts, sometimes she's just a little bit early, and she gets out because she hits her stop, or on a reduced risk, or a profit save, and then it kicks in. And look at that, $1.41 had you held till the end of the day. So once that trade got going, it did very, very well. Holly 2.0 had 28 trades for a loss of 2 cents, but the risk on profit 582. Look at that. So just a little bit of trouble in the morning on the risk on, but then pretty much straight up after that. And once again, COLL was her best trade. Looked very much like the other one, the $1.02 risk off, 82 cents risk on, and her best trade was a short on the risk on, EQT, a downward dog. And once again, she got out because of a timed exit, 32 cents. Right here, she got in, she got out because of the timed exit. And you can see here, then it took off after that, and ended up with a $1.68 profit. So very, very nice trade there. And we're going to move these up so that we can see the bottom one, Holly Neo, just 11 trades, loss of 34 cents, and risk one, a profit of 48 cents. And if we take a look at her best trade was PUMP in the risk off category. It was a short trade. She got in here. It was a timed exit, and she got out down here. Had you stayed in she got in here, and it looks like got out right there, and made 43 cents on it. But had you held till the end of the day, you would have ended up with 82 cents on that, and that was the best in both categories. So that is your update for today, and hey, I want to thank you for watching, and God bless.